This is a primer for all supplementary staff on the subject of the project and the associated witnesses. Did you know that the human mind runs on electricity? The nervous system is comprised of neurons that are centered in and around the brain and spinal cord, from which all of consciousness arises. You may not realize it, but all of your senses and thoughts are comprised of electrical switches that are either in an on or off position, much like a computer. In the case of a circuit board, its components perform predictable tasks as electricity flows in the paths the designers have set for it, but in the brain, these circuits reorient and rebuild themselves over time, and so though it is similar to a circuit board, it is infinitely more complex. Scientists have determined that by exposure to different stimuli, the human neural network can be altered inorganically, possibly giving rise to different thoughts, a change in brain and body chemistry, and even changes in personality. The witnesses have had their neural networks compromised in this way. They carry an electrical pathogen which is highly contagious, and it wants to spread to you. Here are 5 tips for a safe environment while performing your duties. Tip 1. Avoid exposure to the witnesses as much as possible. Do not linger near the cell block unless explicitly ordered to do so. Tip 2. Always follow the commands of your direct superiors and the administrators. Tip 3. Do not look the witnesses in the eye. In the case that they are unrestrained, avert your gaze from them completely. Wear your prescribed blindfold if necessary. Tip 4. Do not allow witnesses to speak or make sounds. In the case that a witness is audible, wear your prescribed earplugs and subdue the witness by any means necessary. Tip 5. Do not speak unless addressed by a superior. If you see someone speaking freely or behaving oddly, immediately report to your superior. If all else fails, it is your duty to contain the spread of the pathogen. If you feel nauseous, dizzy or experience feelings of euphoria, your neural network may be compromised. If this is the case, the heroic thing to do is drawing your service weapon. Has been a primer for all supplementary staff on the subject of the project and the associated witnesses, brought to you by the Outlier Incidents Department at CLG.